On today's video, I'm gonna talk about how horrible the Reignited trilogy is. Look at this grass. It's too grassy! Ah! What's up, guys? Canadian Guy here, and back to, well, address something. There's been a video that's been on my mind for a while. I've been trying to hold it back because my channel is normally peaceful and I don't usually like throwing negativity. But today, it's time to talk about a subject that has driven most Spyro fans insane. Some of the immense, over-the-top, ridiculous nitpicking of the Reignited trilogy. Now, right off the hop, I'm not talking about the people that make comments talking about what they wish they would change, what they don't like about the game, if they're going to buy the game or not. Those are fine. It's a critique in their point of view. They've stated their issue, then possibly provided a sensible solution that they feel would fix said issue. Whether their possible suggestion would fix that issue, or if it's even an issue to begin with, is up to debate and could be discussed, but nonetheless, it's these people I'm talking about. Look at this skybox! Look at it! It's completely wrong from the original! Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Reignited Nitpickers. These are the people that most Spyro fans groan about when they hear them open their mouths. See, these are the people that feel that the Reignited trilogy is trash because things are different and vary from the original trilogy. People on YouTube, Reddit, Twitter, and all other forms of online social media seem to be nitpicking the game. These are the people that were likely not hugged as a child, so they decided to rain on everyone's joyful parade about the game. I'm not saying if you don't like the Reignited trilogy that you're dumb or anything, but these are the people that complain about, and I wish I was kidding, the color of grass. I've heard complaints about Spyro's color, voice, terrain, and even eye color. These nitpicks are fine, but what drives me insane is that people are saying the entire game is on the line if these nitpicks are not followed. The worst part is that these people disguise these nitpicks as quote-unquote critiques. No, they are not critiques just because you say that they are, saying that if the game is not pixel-to-pixel perfect, I'm protesting and never buying the game again. 0 out of 10, game ruined, is not a critique. It's a stupid statement. Aha! But then we get people that step forward with this image particularly and say, I know color theory, and I can tell that no one at Toys for Bob knows what they're doing. Here's a still image that I color corrected in Photoshop to show how smart I am. Spyro obviously looks too pink in the previous photo. Well, first off, no one cares about the class that you flunked out of in your local college. And second of all, if you knew color theory, then you would understand that the color of the light source changes the color of the object it hits. In basic terms, a blue light would make things look more blue. So, if let's say the source in this image, the sun, is pink because of a sunset, what would that do to Spyro? Oh, that's right. Make him look more pink. This is basic concepts that we learn in kindergarten art class. Wow, the more pink I add, the pinkier it looks. Your complaint is not Spyro himself, but your complaint is the skybox. And to be honest, I agreed that the skybox was looking too much of a sunset feel, but Toys for Bob addressed this and actually fixed it as revealed in recent footage. If you're going to give criticism, you need to be able to understand where the problem lies, and in this sense, it lied within the skybox and the lighting itself. Companies like Toys for Bob need a clear criticism, because if your problem is the skybox and not Spyro, and they change Spyro, then you got an interchanging problem. You need to be able to give clear, concise criticism that actually makes sense. I think the worst part is that when Spyro fans approach these people and try to talk to them, but they respond with hatred because they do not agree that the issues that they are pointing out are issues at all. When people take such tiny, insignificant, small details and blows them out of proportion and say it ruins the whole game, it's absolutely ridiculous. For example, someone had commented that Nevin was their favorite dragon and that Toys for Bob ruined him. Therefore, it ruined the whole trilogy because they loved and connected with that dragon. So let me get this straight. A dragon who was originally just a color swap with 10 seconds of screen time in the whole trilogy ruins all 3 games for you? If this is the case, then you are way too sensitive. Just go back to playing the originals. We wouldn't want a random flower on the ground to be changed and for you to have an emotional breakdown over a plant. The game is going to be different from the originals. If you want to play the originals, then by all means, go play them. There's nothing wrong with that. But this game will never be 100% the same, no matter how hard Toys for Bob tries. The original Spyro was not in any means perfection either. There are things that could have been improved, just like any other game that gets critical acclaim and praise. Even more recent games like God of War or even The Last of Us have areas that could have been improved. Toys for Bob is likely going to hit the mark in some areas, do better in others, and then maybe miss the mark in others. But if the thousands of hours of work that Toys for Bob is investing in this game becomes mute because of a placement of a single flower or the color of grass in a single area, then you need to get your priorities checked. Criticism is good. It points out a weakness and allows a creator to repair it. In fact, I just made a video talking about my critiques, but they are so small, it speaks volumes to Toys for Bob if my 5 critiques are just such tiny details. But when you hold the balance of the whole game on such minor, insignificant details like the shade of green in the grass or a slight change in color in any object, then it's no longer criticism, it's open bashing. You are only looking for things that are wrong instead of the whole picture, which includes what they are doing right. People take everything that they think is wrong, no matter how small, compile all together and say it's a representative of the whole game. But Toys for Bob have been working so hard. They have been listening to everyone's critiques, and it shows, from the update to Stonehill to Artisan's Homeworld. They are trying to appease the game's fans, but also are trying to make the game great for all fans. It's okay to have nitpicks. I have mine, but don't let such small details dictate the balance of the whole game. Thank you so much for watching. Cue the extra.